Hey guys, what's up? You clicked on this video and that's a good thing because I'm going to be comparing Battlefield 3 versus Call of Duty Black Ops 2, the brand new Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I might add. You're just a complete idiot if you don't even know what that game is, or if you've never heard of the Call of Duty series. I am sorry. God, that would be sad. But anyway, here we go. Black Ops 2, I'm going to start with the graphics. Okay, so I'll just wait till we get to some actual gameplay. It's loading up, but I'm going to go ahead and start. Black Ops 2, the people who've made Call of Duty for the past, like, what, 5 years now, 6 years, ever since Call of Duty 4, they've used the exact same graphics engine. They have not changed it one bit. They've just, quote-unquote, tweaked it to make it better. But in my opinion, since Call of Duty 4, it has gotten worse and worse and worse every single release of Call of Duty. So, if you take a look at Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, they all look very, very similar in the graphics. I mean, you know, they've added new guns and all that crap, but overall, they're just very similar games. If you look at a wall, I guarantee it's not going to look that much better from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2. And so, the reason they have not changed the graphics engine is because if you look at Call of Duty Black Ops 2, look, it's butter smooth, and you have to keep it low graphics, low detail to get that kind of performance. Now, if you play Battlefield 3 on a computer or Xbox, if, for example, Xbox on Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and Battlefield 3, the graphics look absolutely disgusting. I mean, come on, it's 7-year-old hardware. What do you expect? Battlefield 3 looks horrible, and Call of Duty just kind of fits the Xbox 360 because you just haven't seen. You know, if you play Call of Duty, you're used to it. It doesn't look that bad. And Battlefield 3 just absolutely looks horrible because it's not meant for 7-year-old hardware. It is meant for brand new, super fast gaming computer like mine. And now I guess I'm gonna go with weapons and sound. So the Call of Duty sounds, I hope you will agree with me on this one. They are nowhere near as good or professional or clean as Battlefield 3. If you shoot a gun in a shipping container, a metal shipping container in Battlefield 3, I don't know, a sniper or something, or a machine gun, and then you shoot it outside of that, it will sound 100% different. I mean, I'm guessing, you know, they actually went outside, took guns and shot them, got like professional recording crap to make it sound as best as possible. They went in different areas that they used in the game and fired guns and recorded it. I mean, how could you get any better performance? And, you know, we're down in Battlefield now, but I'm gonna keep going on Call of Duty. The sounds are not as clean. They've used, I mean, there really isn't that much difference in the sounds in Call of Duty than in Modern Warfare 2 or anything. It's just, you can really tell they didn't put as much time into it. That was not one of their main concerns when they made the game. But back to, I guess, onto the weapons classes. And Battlefield 3 is just so much more realistic. I mean, I hope you can agree with me. This is kind of my opinion, but it's not really. I mean, you just kind of have to agree. It is so much more realistic. I mean, it's not the most real game in the world or anything, but it's quite a bit more realistic because you can't use like an M16 in Call of Duty or in Battlefield on the Russian enemy team or whatever. You can't use that until you unlock it later on, and like you can't use a Russian sniper on an American team. But there are some guns like for example, the Scar Heavy, where you can use on anything that's not really region defined. But you know, some of the weapons are region defined, some aren't, and then you can later unlock them. But on Call of Duty, you can use absolutely anything you want, anytime, anywhere. Also, on Battlefield 3, it's so much more team-based than Call of Duty. Like, if I go right now and try to play this game, or Black Ops 2 on Xbox with a friend, you are not going to be able to do anything. You will pretty much not be able to help your team or anybody out. You can't help your friend out. The most team-based game or mode in Black Ops 2, I don't even know if they have it in Black Ops 2. They had it in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, that's all I know, is Demolition. That has got to be the most team-based game there is, because you're just, I mean, you have to protect your teammates while they're getting the bomb, and it's just, oh, it's my favorite. It's got to be my favorite game mode on Woodland or whatever, on Modern Warfare 2. It's pretty great, but Battlefield, it's so much more team-based, and they encourage you to help your teammates because they have a whole class dedicated to reviving your teammates when they're down, and you basically get a kill every single time you revive your teammates, and you get even more points when you revive your squad. And when your squad spawns on you, you get like 10 points or whatever, which is pretty nice. And also the graphics of Battlefield 3, they are just obviously much better than Call of Duty. I don't even know why you would argue with that, because Call of Duty, as I explained earlier, has used the same graphics engine for like 6 years now. It's pretty bad. And Battlefield 3 has Frostbite, what is it, 2? I don't even know. It has Frostbite, which is a destruction engine, I guess you could call it. So if you throw a grenade at a wall, I'm certain you've seen it in this video clip. If you throw a grenade at a wall, the wall will just completely get blown to pieces and explode. It is good stuff. And if you've played Gun Game on Battlefield or Call of Duty, that was obviously, I think it was introduced on Bad Company 2 before Modern Warfare 3 or the first Black Ops came out. And Gun Game is pretty much the same thing as Gun Master on Battlefield 3, except Battlefield 3, it's obviously more difficult. And again, back to the team base of Battlefield, it's much harder to kill people. In my opinion, it's quite a bit harder to kill people. It's just all in all, it's just a more realistic game. One more thing with Battlefield and Call of Duty is with Call of Duty, you unlock upgrades every time let's say you get 3 kills, you get like a UAV, and you get like 10 kills in a row without dying. Then you get a like a chopper or whatever that you can sit there and shoot people with a minigun. Total overkill. And in Battlefield, you can actually control the tanks and the airplanes and the helicopters. And Call of Duty is a small map type game. It's not these completely massive maps that you see in Battlefield, where you have to fly planes and helicopters around to get to the objective. And it's just, it takes, like, if you're in a tank or a car, you go around in Battlefield, you die, and you're just like, wow, that sucks, because it took me like a minute to get here. In Call of Duty, you just run there and you get killed. It's like, oh, whatever, because it's like takes 2 seconds to get there. And I think in Call of Duty, at least what I've observed is that in Call of Duty, it's more about KD, kill death ratio. In a Battlefield, it's more about winning and losing. I think that applies more because in Battlefield, the matches, I was playing with my friend on Battlefield on computer for I played 2 matches. We played for like 2 hours. That was completely ridiculous. And get Battlefield if you have a lot of time and you're just bored and you want to play a good long game. But if you have like 20 minutes and you need to go somewhere, Call of Duty is definitely the game for you. If you're always pretty busy, you don't play video games a whole lot, then Call of Duty is just, don't even get Battlefield. I mean, it's not even worth getting if you don't have any time. If you're going to sports activities after school and all that, and you're just super busy. And the weapons of Battlefield are, I mean, it's pretty even on the customizations aspect of guns. Like let's see, what's in the same thing, M16, I guess. I'm certain they still have that in Black Ops 2. maybe, I don't know. But you can, you can attach grenade launcher, scope, at the same time, and then there's like one more thing. You can get camos, and you can do pretty much the same thing in Battlefield. They're both very customizable. I like that part. Like you can get the zoomable scope or whatever in Call of Duty, and I like that you can do that in only Call of Duty and not Battlefield. Because with Battlefield, you have to use like this super zoom scope and like a red dot and bipod. It's really cool. Ah, gosh, the one thing I've hated since Black Ops came out, the first Black Ops, is that you have to pay for your weapons and unlocks, and it's really stupid because if you have no points, it's like, God, I have to go kill 1,000 more people to get this weapon and get this perk and all that stuff. It just really gets on your nerves, and it can be extremely annoying. One thing I do like about the the Call of Duty class or the classes of Call of Duty is the perks. They are really fun to use. Like, I know in Black Ops, the first one, there was like Assassin and Stealth and Silent, where your footsteps are silent. And this was perfect if you were a sniper player like me, or like silence weapons, and that's just how I play pretty much. With silence weapons and stuff, I like to go stealth. And you go around, you can't see them on the radar, and helicopters can't see you, and dogs can't find you, and all that, and you're super quiet, and you have a silencer on your gun and stuff, and it's really cool. It's a lot of fun. Black Ops 2, I gotta say it's a fun game, but overall, I am a Battlefield player. It is just, I have that time that, I play cello on Mondays and Thursdays and go to hockey and stuff, but I have the time to play Battlefield. I like playing it, and it's a lot of fun. Okay, but if you like this video, definitely rate it up. I guess this is gonna be about it. I don't have that much more to criticize or talk about anything else. I guess I was pretty biased in this, like kind of hating on Call of Duty, but not that much. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you really just didn't like this video at all, and you're like, oh, I'm a total douchebag and I don't like it, please post that in the comments. And also in the comments, tell me whether you are a Call of Duty or Battlefield 3 fan. But as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.